This is Mary Kay Miller of Orthopreneur Internet Marketing Solutions, and I would like to show everyone what is going on actually with all the updates for Google Places or the Google Local Business Center, better known as the Maps. First thing I'm going to do is show you actually how to search correctly for your business listing. And the number one keyword for the orthodontic profession is orthodontist. If you're a dentist, obviously it's dentist or whatever it is your business is. So I'm going to type in orthodontist and orthodontist San Jose. I choose San Jose because San Jose seems to be one of the beta testing sites for Google with a lot of the changes that go on in the maps. Now I actually have been reviewing all of this on the maps area for quite a few months now. We've had smaller indications in pockets of the country that changes were going on, but Google actually announced on October 15th that they have updated the Google Places. The format right now is in major transition throughout the country, but what is most important and what I want to discuss today is what is going on with the reviews. Now, if you look at this listing here, you'll notice that the maps area looks completely different than it did prior to the 15th of October. You still see your pay-per-click advertising up here in the pink area, but the map has now moved to the right. And in certain areas of the country, this map had started moving to the right as early as August and September. But before, your listing looked like this, where you'll see the bubbles, one and then all the listings. But what's happened now is they have combined the title tags from your business and integrated it with your maps listing so that currently it looks like this. And what I'd like to explain to you, and as you see me sliding the bar along here, the maps has moved to the right, but as you move down, the map is moving over the top of all of the pay-per-click listings so that it concentrates on the maps area and the organic page ranking. Now, the reason that this is worth commenting on is latest statistics have shown that pay-per-click advertising, actually in 2006 when it first started coming around, 20 to 30% of consumers would click on a pay-per-click ad. However, as of 2010, it has dramatically dropped to 1 to 2% of consumers now will click on a pay-per-click ad. So if you're spending a lot of money in these areas and relying on that for your exposure in the area, it is no longer considered the optimum way to be marketing on the internet. So I strongly suggest that rather than spending all your money on pay-per-click advertising, you take those marketing dollars and start proactively marketing for organic page ranking in your local area. Now, as we move here, let's move into, this is where the maps area used to be. And as I scroll down below these bubbles, you'll know this is a maps listing because it's marked A, B, C, D through G. There's only 7 listings on the maps. They started revamping the business center in September of 2009. As I continue to scroll down, you'll notice that there's only 4 listings here in organic page ranking where there used to be 10. So what they've done is they're going in stages and they are combining the organic page ranking with the maps listing. So you don't necessarily have a listing up in the maps area and then another listing below. So let's review here what we see as far as the changes have occurred. You'll notice that my clients, this is Dr. Stephen Yao in San Jose, he has 18 reviews on Google Places. They're 5-star reviews because what happened is if you see the stars, that indicates that these are Google reviews. If we scroll down here a little bit further, you'll notice that this one has 3 reviews and this one has 1 review, but these are Insider Pages reviews. So if you see where they have a review, what I am finding, and I'm still analyzing everything closely because of all these changes are going on, but recently what I've noticed is if the stars light up, it's because you have Google reviews. If you don't have the stars lighting up, it's because you have reviews from other areas. And this is what is so important to understand about this latest update. and it can make or break your practice. What they've done is they are now combining not only Google reviews that you can find on the maps, they are combining many of the other database sites. They're putting, if you can see here, they've got Insider Pages down here. You've got Yelp. Yahoo Loco is showing up. City Search is showing up. Dr. Google is showing up. They actually have found a way to search for all the reviews that they in their algorithm, and they are consolidating it on the maps. Now this is great if your practice is squeaky clean and everyone is talking about you in a positive mode. However, there are some practices who did not have any reviews showing, negative reviews showing, that they are now showing up on the maps, and it is very important that you go find out what people are saying about you, because Google is the #1 search engine. Currently, 65% of viewers go to Google on search. The other 35% split up between Yahoo, Bing, Ask Jeeves, AOL. The vast majority of consumers go to Google, so you want to make sure that your business is showing up correctly. If you find that you do have negative reviews, please feel free to call me so we can come up with an internet marketing strategy to help combat this. Google Places is probably the #1 area that a consumer looks at first, and it is very, very powerful. It's also free. However, it does need to be set up correctly. It is a free service, meaning that you can go in and set it up yourself. There's many free videos available on how to set it up. You can find them on YouTube. Telebox also has a program where they'll show you how to set up your Google local listing. However, what I have found is that many practices, even though they've set them up themselves, it is not set up correctly for maximum exposure. You have no way of knowing if it verified itself correctly. There are no videos showing you how to troubleshoot verification. It'll say, yes, you are now on Google Maps, but there are indicators to determine whether or not it is set up correctly. And I'm finding that about a 60 to 70% rate of map setups where I've actually gone in and I offer a free consultation and I review all this with practices, and 60 to 70% of them are not set up correctly for optimum results, and there's probably about 25% that were not verified correctly so that they don't show up at all. Now I anticipate what is going to happen when all the dust settles here is this is what the actual listings are going to look like. Now there are isolated pockets of the country where I am finding this listing. This is very similar to the old listing, and the reason I feel that this is the way it's going to change, now you'll notice that the address is listed in the maps where it was never listed there before. Google understands that mobile search has become very powerful with all the smartphones that are out there, and with the previous map listings, if someone was searching for any type of business, whether it be a restaurant, a plumber, a lawyer, an orthodontist, they would have to click to get more information. They could get the phone number, but many of them were just looking for an address if they were looking for a location. So I am predicting that this is where it's going to land once all these changes are done. You'll notice, again, the map is still covering up the pay-per-click ads, but we've gone back to this format. You'll have bubbles here, and then you will have your organic page ranking below. If you'll notice here in Syracuse, New York, Dr. Michael Maharg is in the first position. He's got 12 reviews. They were all on Google. However, you'll notice here with 50 reviews, you have a general dentist that does orthodontics. General dentists and pedodontists are very proactive in this area. As we go down, you'll notice that Franklin Square Orthodontics is not only #1 in the maps, it's #1 in organic page ranking in Syracuse. You have all your organic page listings back to the 10 listings that there were before. I anticipate it's probably going to take a couple months for all this to be completed. I strongly suggest that you go in on a regular basis, check and see what's going on. Reviews are critical. It's very important that every practice be proactive with their internet marketing. Internet marketing is here to stay. If you have any questions or concerns, or you're not sure what to do, please feel free to contact me for a free half-hour consultation. You can reach me by email at marykay@orthopreneur.com, or you can contact me toll-free 877-295-5611.